This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/gadgettv.
Hi, this is Andrew moore-crispin for Gadget TV on butterscotch.com, and today we're taking a look at the Scosche foldIO iPad case. You can get this guy for about $50. Now, as you can see, it's a nice landscape mode case for your iPad. So if we clip the iPad back in here, you can see the closure mechanism. It's a pretty sturdy metal hook on here. Now, the iPad is actually held in with these metal hooks that are on the sides and on the corners here. So if we open it back up, like I say, you can use it in portrait mode like this, but where it really comes into its own is in landscape mode. So if we pop the iPad out of the bottom here, we can actually use these little divots that are in the case. It's like a micro suede feeling kind of thing. We can use these little divots to actually prop up the iPad. So useful for if you're, for example, trying to watch a movie while you're on an airplane, or if you wanted to use it as a photo frame or a bedside alarm clock or something like that. So you have several different options to choose from here. This is the one that they suggest you use for typing. I prefer to use it like this for typing. It just kind of props the back up a little bit and allows us to have full access to the QWERTY keyboard like that. So now we do have full access to all of the various ports on the iPad. So we have our headphone jack here, power button, orientation switch, and volume. And on the bottom here, perhaps most important, is we have access to the 30-pin connector. So like I say, if you did want to use this as a photo frame or as a bedside alarm clock, you can plug it in, and then as you head out for the day, just close the case like this, throw it in your bag, and you're off. Now, it's important to note that you can only really use the charging port when you're in landscape mode like this. If it's in portrait mode like this, then the port is going to be blocked off on the bottom there. Now, this is the carbon fiber model, as you saw. It's not really carbon fiber, it's just fashioned to look like carbon fiber. There's also a leather model that's not really leather, it's just fashioned to look like leather. So that's a quick look at the Scosche foldIO iPad case. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew moore-crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit butterscotch.com.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/gadgettv.